Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
A new year for St. Mary Catholic Zephyrs football means a new opportunity to improve on their 1-8 record from last year. In 2025, the team is practically unrecognizable compared to 2024. And perhaps the biggest difference for Zephyrs football, the coaching staff, led now by head coach Rob Detterman, offensive coordinator Brian Keller, and defensive coordinator Earl Peterson. But there are some familiar faces. Senior quarterback Maddox Dwyer returning for one more year, hoping to lead his Zephyrs to a different result than last year.
I mean, I just want our team to get better in general. Like past years, we kind of got a bad image built on us. Hasn't been the best since going back to 11-man. And this year we got new coaching staff, so they're helping me. They're helping the team get better. So I think overall we just want to, building steps. We want to work our way up. Obviously, we know we're not going to be there right away, but little by little, we're working on fundamentals, which for me is really important because I know past years it's always been my footing, which has been wrong. And now this year, I'm already seeing improvements with it. I'm getting the ball out quicker, getting the ball out farther. So overall, it's just the fundamentals and building up to the goal where we want to be and get to playoffs, hopefully get to state. Well, we are going to get to state. So it's just going to be lots of fun. It's going to be a fun journey.
New coach this year. Tell us about that.
This year, we're really breaking down the game more with them. We're going more to just fundamentals. We're going to run the ball a lot more. We're going to have big plays, but we're going to also go for more short passes. We're going to play situational football, controlled time of possession, which they're really big on. And the defensive side, I don't play defense, but the defensive side of the ball, I know they're working really hard. None of them are scared this year to hit it all. Our coaches are doing them right. And just even things like special teams, they're really getting a sharp on and putting in a lot of work, just reps.
New head coach Rob Detterman, a resident of the St. Mary's community for the past 5 years, says that despite all the changes that have come to St. Mary's football, the expectations, at least within the organization, are no different.
Expectations outside our program probably aren't going to be real high, but inside they are. We have a lot of talent, we have a lot of energy, a lot of people working really hard. And it's been that way since March 10th when we started the weight program. We've had good attendance, about 40 kids on every day out of 55 on the team. That's really great. So when we're working out here, the effort's been really good all summer. The attendance has been great. So that's raised our expectations, and the reality is it's going to pay off. I don't think I could have came in with a better class of seniors. Honestly, these guys are willing to do whatever we asked. We've asked a lot of different things of them. We do little things, little discipline things like our lockers. Before they had no locker room rules, but our lockers, if you walk in the locker room after practice, will look identical. Every helmet will be on the same hook. Every shoulder pad will be turned the same way. Every gloves will be in the same place. Everything will look the same. And these kids no pushback at all. They've jumped right on it. They've done everything we asked them to do as leaders.
Those leaders on the Zephyrs are known as conductors.
Conductors!
I'd like Carter Pendergast to stand up. Guys, we need more people like him. Every time we're missing someone on offense, no matter what position, I turn around, he's standing by coach, I say we need someone, he raises his hand, gets in there, no matter if it's varsity, JV, he's always ready to go. We need everyone to be like that, all right? That's how you get coach's attention, that's how you earn yourself more reps and play time.
Hey, let's get a horn for Carter.
Carter?
Trooper, just my belt.
At the end of practice, conductors are given the opportunity to shout out the efforts of their teammates, and sometimes, oftentimes, give them a horn.
Give a horn for Gibby. Horn! Horn! Horn!
There we go, there we go.
And even with the first game of the season still over a week away, the Zephyrs are completely focused on beating Amherst.
Charge him up, charge him up! Hey, beat the Falcons on me, beat the Falcons on 3! 1, 2, 3, beat the Falcons!
But before they can get a crack at the Falcons, the Zephyrs have a scrimmage to play. It was a beautiful morning for some football in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, and finally excited to get the opportunity to hit somebody else, the Zephyrs brought the fire with them. JV offense will get a first crack at it. Junior Carlos Verhoff getting the handoff from quarterback Nolan Keller makes a nice move for a good gain here on this first play. Then Gus Clark gets his number called on the next play for a touchdown. The varsity got their turn next.
Hit on me! Hit on 3! 1, 2, 3, hit!
A couple real nice defensive highlights here is senior Mason Wagner getting the interception here. And again here. Coach Peterson and defensive assistant Adam Dwyer had encouraging words for the varsity defense on the sideline after that.
Now that you spent like 10 minutes figuring out that you could just do what you have to do, it's getting a little easier, right?
Yes, Coach.
Slow the game down, stay in your zones, just continue to do those things.
Don't overcommit, boys.
Yeah, don't get sloppy, right? Why are you at like 4? Like, look at how easy 6 looks, right? Now we're rotating over. See how fun it is on the D-line? They're getting free in there, right? Keep doing what we can do.
We're not blitzing, right?
No, you don't have to blitz. Hey, you have 1 touchdown on the first drive.
See what happens when you trust your teammates, right? And play simple, right? Like, I know it's getting exciting, we're making big plays, but you didn't do that by being out of place, right?
Line up.
Over to the offensive side of the ball, and Maddox Dwyer threading the needle for a nice pass to Tarver Trinkner, who takes it to the house for a touchdown, and the crowd goes wild. At the end of the scrimmage, Coach Detterman had a lot of good things to say about his team's efforts.
Toughness is something we wanted to build here, right? Toughness is grit, Coach. It's viewable to the outside now, right? Now we got to learn from this and take a step forward, which we could do. But man, the effort was great today. We were very proud of that. We're going to fix the mistakes we get on film, right? That's what this is about, finding our mistakes, our weaknesses, and fixing them. And next week, it's on to Amherst, man. We're introducing ourselves to the world of Wisconsin high school football. Let's go. We're not going to talk much here. Conductors got anything?
Boys, who remember what a dragonfly symbolizes? New beginning. New beginning. Coach Detterman pointed out to me, while we were playing out there, they were all on top of us. They were following us, boys. That's a great start to the season. Awesome! Beat the Falcons on me! Beat the Falcons on 3! 1, 2, 3, beat the Falcons!
And 1 week later, it was time for Amherst. The Zephyrs arrive knowing that they face an uphill battle. Falcons went 7-2 in last year's regular season, losing to Stratford in the second round of the playoffs, and are always a good football team. As soon as they get off the bus, the team takes a walk around the field, stopping at midfield to have a team prayer. And then it's time to get warmed up.
5, 6, 7,
Opening kickoff of the game, watch as Luke Fairweather takes this one for a nice return. Going to field this all the way out to the 42-yard line, but keep Fairweather in the back of your mind. I have a feeling we're going to see him again. The Zephyrs' first drive on offense would stall, but watch this punt coverage. George Voss making a nice shoestring tackle. He's just a sophomore, and we will be seeing more of him today, too. First possession on offense for the Falcons, and now here's junior running back Aiden Nerdahl taking it for a gain of about 20. George Voss making himself known yet again on this play, bringing down the runner for a loss of a yard or two. But the Falcons would rebound from that very quickly, as here is quarterback Michael Gladowski launching a rocket for a touchdown to wide receiver Sully Perkins. Extra point good, Falcons lead 7-0. Zephyrs with another shot on their second possession, and now here's Maddox Dwyer, hopeful to get a completion downfield, but instead finds Sully Perkins, who now showing off his hands on the defensive side of the ball. It would only take a few plays for the Falcons to find the end zone again. Aiden Nerdahl taking it for his first score of the day from 25 yards out. Coach Detterman had a few words for his team on the sideline after that.
It's not going to change how we care about each other. Now it's time to stay tight and bounce back. Respond right now, okay? It's time to get together. Do the things you've been practicing. Put the nerves aside. We're on the field. We're not going anywhere. Play hard. Just play hard.
Well, it would seem that Coach Detterman's words got through to his team, because remember Luke Fairweather? Watch him as he takes this kickoff for an even better return, this time going all the way to the house, and the Zephyrs are on board. Right back to work on defense for the Zephyrs, right back to work on offense for Michael Gladowski and the Falcons. Gladowski with a really nice run here. A couple plays later, now Gladowski rolling right, finds his wide receiver Callum Lusick for a first down. Coaches Detterman and Peterson want to talk it over on the sideline again.
Keep banging.
Keep banging. Keep banging.
If
Good open field tackle.
We got to get hands on D-line, or if a linebacker's up, we got to get hands on that guy and peeling. If he's going inside, follow, squeeze so they can't pull. And then we got to defend the flats.
If we're in over, I still want Todd, you got the tailback and you got to go. Someone who run. Okay? Basically, we're going to send 5 pressure, then he's got to get pressure into his face. Make sense? Yeah. And try and blitz from 4 sides so he can't look at 4. So find 4, blitz from that side.
But Falcons offense just keeps on rolling. Nerdahl punches it in for his second rushing touchdown of the day from about 10 yards out. Slope getting slippery for the Zephyrs here. Brought down in the backfield for a big loss, and then on the ensuing punting attempt, well, it's blocked, and the Falcons set themselves up with great field position for their next drive. The blocked punt would be the last play of the first quarter, and then just 2 plays later, Caden Jakouche hauling in a receiving touchdown, and the Falcons extend their lead.
This is it right now. Now we got to stop playing scared, and we got to go play football. Can we do that? Let's go.
Come on, boys, let's go. We got to work. Hey, serves on me, serves on 3. Let's go. 2, 3, Zephyrs.
A couple possessions later, it looks like the Falcons have a special teams gaffe of their own, but it turns into a defensive gaffe by the Zephyrs as Gladowski picks it up and runs all the way for a first down. Very next play, they go back to Mr. All-Reliable Aiden Nerdahl. He's going to pick up about 20 yards on this play, showing off that speed and toughness. And then just a few plays later, he gets his number called again, and he gets in the end zone again for the third time tonight. Falcons now with a 33-7 lead. Zephyrs desperate for some offensive momentum. Here's junior running back Jacob Ernstang with a hard-earned 12 yards. 2 plays later, Dwyer looking for his wide receiver Tarver Trinkner downfield, but there's holding on the play. Zephyrs get a fresh set of downs. Trinkner would get the ball on the very next play and get it all the way down to the 20-yard line for the Zephyrs. But just when it looks like they've got something going, Dwyer strip sacked, Falcons fall on it, and bad vibes just keep going. Very next play, Gladowski downfield to Callan Lusick. This is a 30-yard pickup. And just to put an exclamation point on the first half, Aiden Nerdahl taking it in for his 4th rushing touchdown of the half. Dwyer would kneel out to end the half, and the Zephyrs go into halftime trailing 40-7.
What's happened is we've let ourselves get away from the little things we've worked on all summer, all through camp, right? A lot of those little details that we focus on in everyday drills in our Indy, right? We've gone back to old habits. We see people standing up at them. We don't do that. We see people not bringing their feet to their tackle or reaching and trying to arm tackle. These aren't things we practice on a daily basis. Have I ever given you guys my 3 F's of football? Have I ever told you guys this? 3 F's. I know, hand down. 3 F's. Fast, fearless, and for each other. That's the only way you can play football. That's it. Fast, fearless, and for each other.
Some rousing words from coaches Keller and Detterman, but the Falcons are going nowhere. Very first play of the half, Gladowski finds Sully Perkins with a perfect strike downfield. Perkins takes it the rest of the way for a 75-yard touchdown for Amherst. Falcons put their JV in, and the Zephyr defense responds. Here's a tackle for loss by Dominic Todd and George Voss. And here again, George Voss all by himself on this one. Zephyrs finally getting some positive plays on offense. Here's a little trickery. Tarver Trinkner takes this one down the far sideline for about 20 yards. Very next play, first highlight play of the game for senior running back Elliot Reichenbacher. Breaking tackles here, taking it all the way down to near the 5-yard line. 2 plays later, Reichenbacher finishes the job, and the Zephyrs finally have an offensive touchdown. On their final drive of the game, the Zephyrs would have another positive play. This time it's Jacob Ernstang again, taking it for about 25 yards before he's pushed out of bounds. But that would just about do it. The Zephyrs take an opening night loss at the hands of the Amherst Falcons, 47-14, and they fall to 0-1. Here's what Coach Detterman had to say after the game.
So hard-fought loss tonight, Coach. You guys were able to put some points up on the board, though, so are there positives that you're going to be taking from this one going into next week?
There's some positives. I mean, our kids worked really hard to get here, and they played hard. We just ran into a buzzsaw tonight, very good team. We've got a lot of learning yet to do, and we kind of took a step backwards in some of that, but we have a great opportunity to take a step forward or 2 steps forward starting tomorrow. Our special teams look good. I mean, we did have a couple missteps there too, but for the most part, they look good. So first game, that's always a positive if your special teams look good, and we just need to improve a couple other things, and we'll be going in the right direction for next week. If you heard us at halftime, we were talking about the little things we work on Indy, or individual offense and individual defense. They kind of got away from us. We went back to some old habits, and we need to refocus on those and make sure that we can take them to the game, not just a practice field. So basics, right? That's where it all starts. Games won and lost up front. Fundamentals win that. We got to stay focused on those and what they are and what our new fundamentals are.
Absolutely. Good game tonight, Coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And climb it back up tomorrow. We know how to do it.
The Zephyrs may have been outclassed in their first game out on the road, but there is something to look forward to, because next week they're not going to be on the road, and these bleachers will be full.
What's that mean? That's not 3. 1, 2, 3, Zephyrs!
Hard Knocks on Zaleski Sports is presented by Security Health Plan. SecurityHealth.org is your portal to find your plan, a doctor, prescription tools, and more. For 24/7 access and all the tools and resources needed to improve your well-being, right at your fingertips, visit SecurityHealth.org.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way.
Jane,
I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.